Finish like 10 minutes ahead.
Are you sure about that? I hope so. Okay. I think I'm good
Okay,
now.
hey guys, what's up?
Alright, how's it going, everyone? Yeah, so last thing definitely was that definitely was something.
Yeah, and the bitrate, yeah, Yish has actual bitrate.
Mhm.
It's more than 5 pixels, so that'll be nice. Anyway, do a countdown whenever you're ready.
Alright, sounds
Even
good.
even with the bitrate, we can't guarantee this quality of this run will be better than the last one,
Yeah, nothing is guaranteed.
right?
Okay, hang on. Oops. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, I'll just get a 45. Alright, so how's it going, everyone? I am Yish. And this is Shadow Story. Again, no MSG like Sonic. I think the past 2 years, not a whole lot of new strats, but there are a couple for this time, so I'm gonna try and do those. So Shadow involves a lot of long homing attacks and door clips, as we'll see soon.
Nice air conditioner.
That is not mine.
It's the garage door. Sorry.
Okay. So right there, I did a door clip. Basically, it's essentially pressing start and A at the same time, but I think it's like just pressing A 1 frame before start. And this was shown in the Wave Ocean clip or skip in Bigness's run. But it basically gives you a ton of speed and lets you go through doors. And all it is just buffering a homing attack, so you do the homing attack like immediately after you press A.
Are you going for the clip? The
Yeah,
Rouge clip?
I'm gonna try.
Alright.
No guarantees about this one. Not going well so far.
Oh man.
Okay, I'll go for it like once more. Please.
I think the best part is just the
Alright,
camera
well.
spazzing.
I'm not gonna go for it too much, but basically you can just clip through the universe and instead of going through all this part, you can just end up at the end right here. You can't finish the stage, but because you have to do something with Shadow, but it saves, I think it saves like 10 seconds or something, I don't know.
It's gotta be at least 10, yeah.
So here is an interesting part. You're supposed to go and like manually take down all these searchlights, but you can actually hit all of them from this hill. And let's see if I can get this last one. Oh, I messed up. Alright, well, so I went for the clip like 3 times, so that wasn't super great, but yeah. I wish I could have shown that off, but there's like one other strat I can do. It's later in the run, so it's not a huge deal, and that's a lot easier. It's Iblis Phase 2. Alright, so now we're gonna do the worst boss in the game.
Ooh. It's no bueno. This is the biggest deterrent for new runners trying to learn Shadow Story. I know from personal experience.
Yeah. Like, if you don't get a good pattern here, you're pretty much screwed out of like 20 seconds, maybe even more.
There's no way around it.
But I got a good pattern, but I could still mess up. Oh, I got it. Okay. I really should, like, I'm pretty sure I've gotten a good pattern every Sonic Speed, but I'm not positive on that one. I always get it when I need to, but like, it makes it seem this boss is really easy, but people need to see that it's not. You get sub 1, I'm donating. Okay, cool. That shouldn't be too hard, because I actually practiced. I'm I'm pretty sure world record is dead after White Acropolis.
Oh, yeah, probably.
So I can show this off. If you mess up, you can actually, and I think after the first 2 hits, Panther Corn, I call it Panther Corn, dang. Okay. Egg Cerberus's helmet comes off, and you can actually Chaos Spear him, and it just stuns him. If by you mean RNG.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay. So, next couple minutes is just Hub World.
Hub world movement's fun. You have
Yeah.
to avoid people, because every time you accidentally hit something or someone, you do like a 1-second recoil animation, and it's just annoying.
Yeah. That can happen a lot on Egg Serp too, which is why
Yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah, that's
So-
probably one of the smoothest egg serves I've seen in a long time.
So the fastest way to move Shadow is just by homing attacking. Just press A twice really fast. And his homing attack is so long that it's just faster than walking. And you can see how fast I was by how much Rouge was lagging behind. And the only way she could catch up was respawning. Yeah, I probably could have just like not Chaos Speared him, but I wanted to show that off. So the items I bought just there were the Light Dash and the Chaos Blast, like the first one. There's 3, and I'm gonna buy the other 2 later. But you can actually clip into Kingdom Valley by clipping through some rocks up ahead. But if you need the bot, you need this for, yeah. So you break the rocks with the red shadow, but you can actually clip through the rocks. And if you do that, then it'll make the game unbeatable because you have to. This is mandatory for Mephiles 1.
Faraway place to set an extraction. This is Kingdom Valley. Long
Right, so it doesn't look like anything is happening in this hang glider section, but I'm actually pressing A twice, and that boosts things faster.
This is also harder than it looks.
It's not too bad.
I guess it's just timing.
Yeah, I mean, the weird thing is that you hold A and it's slightly faster, but you can double tap A and it's super fast.
Right.
So upcoming is the Rue section, but not really, because you can just walk past her.
No moon jump?
Door. No moon jumps. It's not
Damn.
happening. So this is just one of Shadow's vehicle. You just have to go fast, and you can stand on them like so. Not fast enough, apparently. Trips. And that's that section.
I'm trying to remember this run and the various elements of this run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Remember
messed
not
up.
to
Yeah.
remember not to skip the cutscene, by the way.
Right.
Right. I can always show it off after, but yeah, it's a lot more entertaining during.
So you guys are gonna see some nice movements. Just optimizing around hitting enemies. Every time you hit an enemy, it does that slow recoil animation. Yeah.
And so with Shadow, if you homing attack up a hill, it's a little like Silver that you probably will see later, but if you don't hold the control stick forward, you get like a slight boost of speed.
Yep. It's funny that all of Shadow's story was centered around fighting enemies, but it's actually faster just to not.
Oh, I messed up. You can actually skip this whole sequence by not hitting the dash pad immediately, and there's like a center thing in the middle of these, and you can just homing attack to that because Shadow's homing attack is OP.
But now you get the beautiful camera view, so
Yeah, the cinematic
camera angles.
60 frames per second. Silky smooth. Yeah, so I'm skipping a lot of rooms where you just have to fight enemies. You can just go around them.
Yeah, every single one of these towers is filled with 1 to 2 groups of enemies. Actually, I've never actually counted, but in the other stories there's 1 to 2 groups of enemies, so I'm assuming.
So Shadow's story is slightly different than Sonic's story in the sense that like there's not many points where you can get an S rank or you can avoid it. So Kingdom Valley is the only point where you can avoid the S rank, I think, or it might just not happen naturally for most of the stages. There's another thing about rails, but I'll explain that when I get to Crisis City, when there's a huge rail section. So this might be like, I don't know, I can't think of any part that's worse than this in terms of normal stages. But you gotta like, I don't know, it's weird. It's another vehicle section, but it's really fast to use it, but it also sucks. So again, like the other 2 vehicles, you can boost, but there's things falling on you, and they can actually just insta-kill your vehicle like it almost did there. Luckily, there's another one right here that I can just grab.
The $10 donation from Lazarus. Wish I could afford more, but wanted to share the ultimate awesome cause. Keep being awesome, guys, and thanks for the amazing fun. Yeah, no problem if you can't afford more than $10. Like anything is good, even $1 is cool. It all adds up. And even if you can't donate at all, you can always share the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, right there I got a really good launch. You can just manipulate the physics engine of this game and then just shoot off into the distance.
Oh my god. Over the wall too. That was crazy. Yeah, that was really good. Actually, physics RNG too.
Yeah. But the other thing is, like, if I'd used the other car, then I would have died. Like,
Oh yeah.
theoretically, you should keep the first car, but this game sucks.
Not if it drops a taxi on your car. Yeah.
Alright, so I'll explain the rail thing later, because there's an even bigger opportunity for that. But if I just, you can skip these enemies by, because you can lock onto that rail. And clench jump is a lot easier with Shadow. It's actually free.
Shadow's homing attack is a lot, goes a lot farther than Sonic.
Yeah.
So that's why part of the reason why it's so much quicker to use a homing attack to move.
So you can actually like stand on the edges of those glass planes, but like that's really hard. And going outside sucks. The outdoor strats.
Ugh. I have never seen outdoor strats, but I can only imagine.
Right. So another hang glider section is coming up. The interesting thing about the hang glider sections in this game, is I think everyone except for Wave Ocean's hang glider, you can just drop the controller and Shadow will finish the stage on his own, but or finish the section on his own. But that's slow, unfortunately. I wish it was fast. Alright, Crisis City is the other stage that you need to take damage on. Forgot about that, because I'm going to do that right here.
Don't fail the jump.
The Yish jump.
The Yish jump.
I
The
missed
aptly
it, like-
named.
I missed it like once, and then Liam renamed it the Yish jump. It's like, okay.
Forever immortalized.
And then he missed it more than I did.
So, are you saying we should rename it to like the triple jump or something?
I mean, it'd be more accurate, but I don't know. I guess Yish jump is funny. It's nice to have a trick named after me. Oh,
True.
I messed up. Okay. There we go. And take the spring straight to
Is
here.
that that's a Sharu strat, right?
Which one? The spring one?
Yeah, the spring
Yeah,
one where
I
you
think so.
hit the enemies to the spring. Yeah.
So, one thing about every character in this game who can grind on rails, it looks like I'm just pressing it every now and then, pressing the X button, but I'm actually pressing it in a rhythm because that's slightly faster. So I'm doing it in like a 1, 2, 3 type of motion.
It's a waltz.
Yeah. So it's slightly faster. I should probably make a video about it because not many people know about it. But I say should make videos about a lot of things and then never do.
Right. There should definitely be some kind of resource out there.
Actually, Liam probably explains it
Yeah.
in his Shadow run, in his Shadow tutorial.
I think it's in the Sonic tutorial
Okay.
during the
it's-
Kingdom Valley section.
It works with every character
Mhm.
that can grind on rails.
I don't know if it's just me, but when you're using Omega on rails, it feels like his animation's a lot slower.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's the only weird one.
What is silver tutorial? Yeah, you know, I can't say anything about that.
Liam's gonna practice silver. He's gonna get into silver this year.
Yeah.
I hope. That's the rumor anyways.
At Triple Agent Run Silver.
There'll be a silver tutorial by the end of the year. Coming soon, TM. Oh wow. Alright. Running on walls is really tricky in that section back there.
Yeah, you can fall
There's,
off really easily.
There's like a worm that likes to pop out,
Okay.
and
So, with Shadow's Chaos Snap, you can, that's part of the upgrade. If you homing attack to something, and then like hold the A. He'll do like a. I'll show this. Make a demonstration. Like he'll stop, but if you do that towards an enemy, he'll teleport right towards it, so you can use it to flip through doors and other things like spring cases.
And floors.
And floors, yeah. Hopefully we can... Hopefully that won't happen. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and the Cocoa Puffs are random. That just fall. And one of the Cocoa Puffs... yeah, okay. It just happened, but not to a bigger degree. One just hit me while I was on the ramp, and that's because they're random. But they can actually hit you while you're in the air.
That was...
So there's nothing you can do about it. You just fall to your death.
That hit you at the last possible moment for it not to be fatal.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Yeah, even Trips is impressed. That's... like, technically unlucky, but luckier than you think.
Yeah.
Alright, we got $10 from Old Club. And he said, "Hi everyone, hope you're enjoying the marathon. I was supposed to be on the Knuckles Mania race from yesterday, but unfortunately I had to attend some personal matters. So I thought I could make my own contribution in another way. Donation goes to the best CD soundtrack, JP." Alright, thank you. Put it towards that.
What's that bid we're at right now?
$9.
That's it? Oh, go. Get those donations in.
So, you saw Bigness do this. It's the same with Rouge, but easier, because Rouge doesn't fall as fast. And I'm going to try and hit these. No, okay. If you hit the flames while you're flying a lot, you fall really fast while taking damage. For some reason, I just flew through them.
Wow, that
Not
was
sure
weird.
why.
How can I call
Invincible.
myself a treasure hunter?
Right, so here's new strats incoming. Yes, also Deep Voice Rouge. That's a good part. There's so many things that I just have played this game so long that should be funny, but I'm just numb to them. But yeah, Deep Voice Rouge is good. I think when you fly for a longer period of time, Trips, when you take damage, you fall faster.
I think it has to do with downward momentum you accumulate while you're falling.
I can't do anything from here.
So if you just jump off a ledge normally, you actually accelerate as you go down. And I don't know. I guess when you come out of the flight animation, there's actually like a frame where it resets your speed to what it should be. But if you get hit out of it, I guess it probably doesn't do that.
Yeah. So here, if you don't hit any of the orbs, Iblis just comes right after you. But his hitbox is there, so you can still hit it. You can't do it with Sonic for some reason, I think the way his attacks work, but Shadow you can. And you can do it with Sonic when he has the green gem, but not normally. But yeah, this is the new tech, TM.
The new tech. Spicy new tech. This makes this boss actually more enjoyable than normal.
Yeah. You still gotta wait a lot the first phase, but yeah, it's a lot better. Oh, I almost just killed myself. For some reason this rock doesn't show up. I don't know why. But when you do that strat, it just disappears sometimes. So I
Does it have a
almost killed
chance
myself.
to? Does it have the chance to do that at every hit?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. So yeah, that's we got lucky. 10-second save, is it?
Somewhere, it's probably like, I don't know, for some reason I get really slow times. Volcano got like a 219. I'm probably gonna get like a 225 or something. I don't know how he gets it so fast.
I don't know. Volcano also messes around with doing different things to manipulate RNG.
Yeah.
225, wow, you called it.
Not as good as that Who's the Captain jank, but,
Mm.
you know.
Oh my god, to the 1000th place. I mean,
The exact.
exact number. Liam's seen too much.
Alright, another roof stage. One thing I didn't do in White Acropolis was the moon jump, which if you fly for a really long time and you let go of A right before, like the frame before you hit the ground, you fly up into the air. So hopefully I can get this because it's pretty cool. One more? No, okay, I messed up.
We should probably try to understand why this works too. Or at least theorycraft a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's the same way as like the acceleration as you fall. Like,
Right. But I don't know why letting go of A on the last frame completely inverts your acceleration and multiplies it by
Yeah.
2 million.
if you could find something like that for silver, then trial skip would be free.
Silver doesn't accumulate downward momentum though while he flies.
Yeah, that's
What did you think of my
That's the only thing that sucks.
yeah.
Apparently, allegedly, you can moon jump with Tails and Omega also.
Yeah, Omega I know you can. Tails, I think somebody did that like on accident, but I don't think it'd be useful with Tails.
It'd be hard to do because you have to keep your flight, like you'd have to not tire out, but also be on the way down. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't bother.
I've learned a lot about downward momentum in my journey to learn trial skip.
Have you tried learning it?
It's rough, dude.
Yeah.
I can get up first rock, like the one side, but the other side is like you need to hit 90% those frame perfect tricks, and you have to do like at least 20 of them. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. So here I'm just gathering a bunch of meter, and if you get enough, they more come at you, I think. But I didn't. For some reason, that wasn't enough. But yeah, the first hit I got meter by making them jump into the lava, and that's supposed to be faster.
It probably is,
Yeah.
just because
Yeah.
you don't have the possibility of accidentally not kicking some of them.
Right. And also, now we've got the best character in the entire game. The E123 Omega.
Ooh.
Omega is a lot worse in this game. He's actually fun to play as casually, but when he's like a partner character, it gets a lot worse, which we'll probably see because he has really wonky hitbox. So Shadow can homing attack to him instead of the NPCs.
But yeah, we'll probably see that. It's like a 50-50 chance.
Ah, okay. I killed too many. When you kill too many, he generates more, and that wastes time.
Damn.
There's an
One hit
easy
away
way to
too.
yeah. There's an easy way to get like 3 hits. If you do 2 charge shots and a normal shot, you get 3 hits instantly. But the problem with that is it kills way too many of the other guys too. So you'll probably end up having him generate more, which is slower. Now, at this point in the story, we're supposed to go talk to Rouge, but that requires a lot of effort because Rouge is dumb, so we're just gonna skip that. I should show this Omega thing, even though I can avoid it. Oh, okay. Or he can just avoid me entirely. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. And that can happen a lot. But just a simple door clip into the mirror will work.
A simple door clip. A wall clip followed by an immediate jump, followed by perfect movement from changing camera angles. It's more complex than it seems.
Yeah, getting the reference point is a bit tough.
And that camera angle change just ruins me every time.
So this is, oop, I might have messed up. Okay, this is sort of a race against the clock because Eggman kills Elise at 55, but 55 seconds. But if you are good with movement enough, you can get to the next section before that. Oh no, okay. Because you're supposed to hit these switches and then he moves to the further points in the stage, but you can finish the stage before he hits the first one. Nice.
He does it at 55 seconds, right?
Yeah, it's like 55 and a half, I think.
That was really close.
Yeah. Hopefully I won't launch, or hopefully I will launch into the air with this bike one other day. One time I just launched into the air randomly with this shadow bike. It was pretty great.
I want to look into that, walking into the dash ramp backwards, or driving into the dash ramp. Where it just, like, launches you straight into the skybox.
Yeah, that also, I don't see if that would be how that would be faster, but it could be.
It could be because it stops the train. That's the only way. So if you could set that up quickly, then you would be able to shoot the train like as soon as you land.
Yeah. Okay. Best cutscene is coming up after this fight. Just have to remind myself more than anything, because I don't want to skip it.
Don't skip the best cutscene. It's pretty easy. You don't have to worry about anything during the fight. So all you gotta do is think about don't skip this cutscene.
So, Silver is a lot easier than Shadow because of the way Shadow's combat works. And the train runs over his face.
So sad. Rip Silver.
Rip.
This IL has actually been optimized to the point of frame perfection. So, yeah. Allegedly. No! Not now. Best cutscene ever, boys.
Okay, the moment everyone's been waiting for.
The sound off for this one.
Chaos control.
Bam! Destroyed.
He's got a concussion.
Mm. Like, that was really just the boss fight right there. Got
You
destroyed.
don't bother. With
And then
chaos
Shadow is
comes
obviously
power.
the edgy character.
Time and space. You can't break free.
I won't give up. It all depends on me.
And obviously this is the
Not when I'm
dramatic
so
scene.
close.
Chaos.
Chaos control. Huh?
Yeah, PogChamp boys.
Induce chaos control.
I won't let anyone get in my way.
PogChamp Kapow.
I'll change the
That
past.
feeling when you chaos control a chaos control. And it rips a hole in the fabric of space-time.
Nicholas isn't trying to help you create a better future. He's trying to eliminate the past.
And then obligatory dumb Sonic character gets tricked.
To discover
Oh, you know the best part? When I show this cutscene, it's gonna be in Japanese.
You're playing in Japanese, okay.
Oh yeah, dude.
truth.
So stay tuned if you want to see the Japanese version. Chaos control. And then this cutscene sucks, so we'll just skip it.
Yeah. Dude, the facial expressions though in these
Yeah.
cutscenes, you can really feel the emotion.
Yeah, it's almost like you're there.
Looks like their science is pretty advanced.
Like, by the way, spoiler, Sonic dies. Like, I cried when Sonic died. Like, I thought the Sonic series was over.
As long as you don't spoil the best part, it's fine. Oh yeah, I always forget about that clip at the beginning. Aquatic base.
Yeah.
I just clip through the door and kill the enemies. I forgot you can actually just clip around the side.
Yeah, I think that cutscene was like 2 minutes, so I'll probably be behind. According to my splits, I'm behind a minute 20, so I'll probably be behind my PB like 3 minutes. Oh no, I read it wrong. I'm behind like 2 minutes, so I'll be behind by 4. Probably.
It's all that White Acropolis time loss.
Yeah. So somehow this section has a lot of lag, but you can avoid it somehow. But don't ask me how, because I have no idea.
It's because of all the physics of the breaking of the boxes
Yeah.
and the explosion particles. Really, the worst thing that causes lag in this game is smoke particles.
Really?
I mean, that's the worst one. There's times where like objects spaz out and you can see them spazzing out across the screen, but like I think most of Crisis City, the problem is smoke particles. Somehow.
Perfect.
Yeah, but actually, I lied. It's not the lag. It's actually an intentional cinematic movement.
Yeah, it's for the appreciation of the game.
Yeah.
It's not about going fast, it's about enjoying the journey.
Yep. The game is actually pretty deep in that way.
It is.
Like, people say this game is bad, but like I think it's really ahead of its time.
Oh, this game gets real.
Okay. So I'm gonna skip a mission here. Supposed to have like some architect mission. Oh no, archaeologist.
Archaeology. Yeah, you haven't done it in so long. You
Yeah,
actually forgot.
Yeah. Right. It was just like a obligatory defeat enemies mission, I think.
Yeah. You have to travel like throughout the whole city too. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
Like it starts
really?
on one
Okay.
end. I'm pretty sure it starts on one end and it ends on like the entire opposite side of the city. It's a nightmare. I've only ever done it once, but that's how bad it was. I actually kind of remember it.
Now I can finally stop that voice.
So back there was the MSG girl. The only time, is it a girl? No, it's a soldier. Okay, the MSG soldier, and that's the only time you can perform MSG, or it's the earliest time you can perform MSG throughout the whole run. So
Yeah.
that's why this MSG sucks, because it's like, I can't remember the record, like 36 minutes or something.
Like 3 times longer than Silver Story. MSG. Clip first try both times, yeah.
Indeed.
That was legit. I'd say the hard part about the archaeologist clip is not getting it, it's getting the jump after. I always miss it.
Yeah,
I
with
mean,
that one, so like, if you don't hold the control stick down while you're doing a clip before you pause, you get like a really high boost of speed, so it's hard to control. So like with the skip to radical train, I don't hold the control stick forward because you need that boost of speed, but with this, I need more control, so I hold the control stick forward. It just depends. You gotta get a feel for things.
That's interesting.
Nephilim detected. Position K31, R2, and engage.
Yeah, I never hold the control stick, so maybe I've just been doing it the hard way the whole time.
Okay. Maybe.
That's probably it. Alright guys, you get to see some juicy Omega gameplay. It's good.
The real Omega. He's so cool that he doesn't even have bones when he does his dance on the rails.
Oh my god. Breaking the spine.
So the game developers forgot to program like losing height when you press the A button, so you can just mash A. You don't even have to mash A, you can just press it. And
Yeah.
you can just keep your height with Omega and finish the stage as him.
Yeah, Omega loses height really slowly when he's hovering, so you can just slow press A.
That was adequate.
Probably one of the biggest oversights, because anybody can do that.
Yeah, it's super easy.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
Boneless.
That's in Wave Ocean, that's actually the place where you can do a moon jump off the water with Omega. And I don't know if it actually saves time. I think it just looks cool.
It does save time, I think, right? I think it was like the original IL strat, but like there was a clip found by Sharu where you can just clip through the wall, but it's
Yeah.
really hard.
Right. Well, yeah, because is that you just run at the wall and you clip through it?
Yeah, but you have to do it at like such a weird angle.
And then if you don't immediately hover, you just fall through the floor.
No, I
Yes.
think that part's not too bad, but like I don't know. I think if you fail it, there's like a spring right next to it, so if you hit the spring, you can't even practice it well because the Mephiles trigger is right above the spring. Like the trigger to get to Shadow.
That's so rough.
There's a Chaos Blast there. One of the few uses of Chaos Blast.
There it is. That's 2 of 3 right there. Chaos Blast in this run. Assuming all goes well.
So I think if I get a really good Dusty Desert, this could be sub 50, which would be dope.
Perfect.
There was a demo, but it was removed from Xbox Live.
So the only way to get it now is... Actually, I don't even know.
Yeah, I have no idea how you get it.
I'm pretty sure you have to... Somebody probably posted online, and you have to have a modded Xbox to play it. So...
You probably need more than a mod Xbox. You probably need a JTAG.
Yeah. I'm not in the modding scene. I don't know the technicals. The only way to get it now is to ask Volcano. Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Volcano, the Bat, does mods with this game.
Plays this game religiously.
Yeah, he plays it like he streamed it like every day for all day
Like,
once.
8+ hours a day, just about every day. Just playing casual too, and modding.
So I'm gonna go for the trick I coined, the flippin' clip.
You coined this trick.
I
You
coined the
coined the
name.
term. Did you?
I didn't coin the trick.
I mean, well,
Okay.
yeah, that's what I meant.
So if you flip and you press A and there's blue flames, that's good, because then you can clip or you can break it. They'll break out fat. The birds will kill your vehicle faster. But if you flip and then you press A and you don't get blue flames, then you have to wait for them to break it normally. And it takes a long time, and if you don't flip, you have to wait till they...
If you would have failed that
normally.
clip, you would have died there.
Yeah, that was pretty clutch. I don't know.
Yeah,
I probably should have gotten the ring.
that was a pretty good flipping clip. All in all. Considering you actually got the flip,
Yeah, I normally
I'd
don't
say-
get the flip.
yeah, it's definitely above average.
10 out of 10 flip.
7.8 out of 10 clip.
And yeah, I've just skipped that room by clipping through the wall.
Seems good. A lot of door clips in this level. Pretty much every door is clippable. In Silver Story, you actually don't have the ability to clip through all the doors, but there's a different way to get around it.
Okay, I don't think this is gonna be sub 50, but it's gonna be well, I can't say it's gonna be sub 51, but it probably will be sub 51. Was it Deathless? I don't... No, I died on Kingdom Valley. That was one of the main losses of time.
I won't let you escape.
Like 30 seconds. And then I wasted time on Rouge Clip. right here, I'm gonna just get some extra Mephiles goons because
Killing
it's,
baddies.
it's a lot. You can get them pretty easily.
There's big shadow enemies that spawn. Big I don't know what they're called.
Like Mephiles guys.
Yeah, creatures of darkness. Anyways, when you kill, if you kill them, like all the ones that spawn in the first rotation, you get just barely not enough meter to go Super Saiyan.
So like right here, I should have about half of the bar, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it with the 2. But I should definitely get it with the 3.
Yeah, I think you need. I don't know if it's actually RNG. How much meter you get from these guys?
I think it depends on how many despawn, because some of them can despawn if you go too far away. But I don't
Okay.
know. It's a little weird.
Yeah, I've never looked into it.
Wow, okay, I'm 1 short. If I'd gotten 1 more at the beginning, then
Yeah.
that would have been it. That's why you have to get those at the beginning, preferably all of them.
Yeah, I was thinking if you get, I was thinking you need 2 of those little baddies, and then you can actually use Super Shadow before killing that little enemy.
Yeah.
But time's coming up, right?
Yeah, almost time. And Chaos Blast again. The last 2 hits, but I might not get this. Time. Yep. And that's Shadow's story.
That was
Hmm.
that was super
50,
close.
39.
Ooh, okay.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, so if I didn't die in Kingdom Valley and I got the Rouge clip, this run would have been really good, I think. And obviously if I didn't watch the cutscene, but yeah, you gotta make sacrifices.
Yeah, that's unavoidable for charity.
Perfect.
The cutscene is what gave you the good run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even before I watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Beautiful 50-39, even with the full cutscene.
Would that have been like, if you didn't die in Kingdom Valley, would that have been World Record pace?
Maybe
world
like if
record?
I didn't die and I didn't spend time clipping with Rouge, it might have been. I don't know.
Would have been really close, yeah.
Yeah, I would have been pretty good, pretty close. This cutscene sucks. We don't need to watch it.
Alright, so you're up next.
Yep. Mike's up next.
Yeah.
Silver.
So, I gotta pee again. So I drank a couple Mountain Dews during that run, so, you know, give me a second. I'm all set up and ready to go. I just, gotta hit the bathroom real quick.
All right. Thanks for watching, everyone.